Hey friends, it is Vanessa Wild. I am a mompreneur strategy coach and I help mompreneurs with their businesses to take them from surviving to thriving. I have one of my boys napping and the other one wants to join in today. We'll see if he hangs out for the entire time. Today, so I talked to the people in the mamas in my Facebook community about what topic they really wanted. And I'm just sharing this over to that group actually. And I'll post the link for that group after I get off. But I talked to them about like, what topic do you want this week? What are you really wanting to hear? And they wanted to hear how to get seen on Facebook. Because if you are hearing the word algorithm and you're like, I hate that algorithm, and is driving you crazy, then stick on, listen, so we can go through some tricks and tips to get your stuff seen more. And I'll kind of give an explanation about Facebook and why it's the way it is, why it is frustrating, so that you can have a little backstory and also help you. If you feel like this could benefit anyone that is on that are colleagues, that is on your network marketing team, that you're friends with, feel free to share it with them and let them know about this. Also, if you are jumping on, say hello. I love to see who's jumping on, and I love to say hi back. He has a new hat. All right, so let me give a little backstory with Facebook. And hello, Emily. Facebook is a social media site, right? So the whole point of Facebook is to socialize. And then we took it as business owners to the next level as a chance to build our businesses. It is network marketing, or businesses have been something that have been going on for a long time. But people would have to pick up the phone, they'd have to talk to people in person, and then social media came along and it changed the game for business owners. So more mamas, more just people altogether had chances to grow their businesses online, which is beautiful. It's an amazing thing. But Facebook, I don't think, realized how much we would take over. And so we have this amazing outlet to be able to reach more people and to be able to impact more people's lives. We have services, we have products that can help people. But here's the thing. With Facebook, there are millions of people on Facebook that Facebook struggles to figure out what to put in the newsfeed. So at one point, when there wasn't as many people on Facebook, people weren't posting as often as they are now, they used to have it in this was the first thing the last thing posted. So it was chronological order, which I'm sure a lot of us miss. So if you miss chronological order on your newsfeed, put a 1, because I feel you. The hardest part now, though, is that because there's so many posts, it's going to be impossible to always have posts in that newsfeed. So Facebook said, okay, we got to figure out how to change this up because we can't have as many posts as there are in the newsfeed. Plus, there's an opportunity as business owners to pay to get a post put into the newsfeed with your Facebook business page. So Facebook has to decide now which posts do we want in the newsfeed, which ones should we bump up, and they do that by remembering, hey, this is social media. So ultimately, it told me my storage is almost full. I don't know why. But ultimately, what they're doing is they want to push posts out there that are, one, getting interaction. Come here. That are getting interaction. They want those in the newsfeed because, hey, if they're getting interaction, they must be interesting, right? They want to put up posts, if you've been interacting with someone's Facebook post, they're going to put those out more because they're like, oh, that person's been wanting to see their posts. I'll put them in their newsfeed. If they notice someone has a video that's getting a lot of interaction, they really want to push out videos because they want people to hang out on Facebook. I thought this one would be pretty easy. He doesn't want to just sit. But they want people to hang out on Facebook because Facebook gets their money by people being on Facebook, by people paying to have their ads on Facebook because there's so many people on Facebook. So any chance that they have to keep people on Facebook, they will. So they love the videos, and we'll talk about more of that in a little bit. So anything that's social that will keep people on Facebook for a long time, Facebook gets excited about. And then obviously paid posts because they get money coming in. So that's kind of a preface for you, why it's not chronological anymore, and why things have changed so much. But I'm going to give you 5 tips today of ways to get seen on Facebook more. You have a business, you have products or services that you want people to see, to use, to get. Maybe you have a beautiful freebie that you're posting about, like a free group, whatever it is. Sorry about that. But whatever it is that you have that you're posting about, you're like, people aren't seeing it. So let's get it seen. Let's figure out ways for people to see it. My first tip for you, consistency. Consistency. I had a conversation with a girl this morning, and she was saying how she's trying to play with the algorithm, and she's posting 4 to 5 times per day, which I get because I used to think that that was super important, and I used to tell people do that and all of that. But here's the thing. Anymore, Facebook is favoring quality over quantity. So if you're posting 4 to 5 times a day, and we'll talk more about which posts they think are quality, then they're not going to, if you're posting like just a whole bunch of posts, but they're not getting traction, people aren't really wanting to interact with them, then they're going to not really push your posts out. And they notice, like in that first little bit after you post, they're going to tell pretty quickly whether or not that post is going to have, hey Jasmine, whether it's going to be something that people want to see in their news feed. So if they have, if they notice, oh, thank you, girl. If they notice that it's sitting in the news feed for a while and it's not getting the interaction that that it should be getting, then they're going to not push it out as much for people to in people's news feed. So you're going to realize, like, hey, the interaction is not there. So if you have a really quality post, people are going to interact on it, and then Facebook will notice right away, hey, we need to push this out, and we need to get it in more people's news feed and not just those couple that we tried at first. So that's one thing, making sure you have the consistency and that quality over quantity. Say hi. Hi. Number 2, Facebook wants to keep you on Facebook. So if you are scheduling your posts, which I am a firm believer in automation, I want you to enjoy your family and not just spend all day on Facebook. So he's a fun one. He loves smiling, which is good, right? You're a smiler. But Facebook wants to keep you on Facebook. So that means Facebook wants you to schedule your posts through Facebook. So instead of using like a Buffer or Hootsuite, they want you to use their scheduler. And they've come out with schedulers now for your Facebook groups and your business page. So use the schedulers on Facebook. They don't have it for your personal page yet because technically you're not supposed to run your business on your personal page. Just so you know. But on your business page and your group, you can plan your posts ahead of time. So use what Facebook offers you because they want you on there. They want to grab you in. You know, it's almost like Target. You know, when you go to Target and you find all this stuff at Target and you leave with this basket full of things that you weren't planning on getting. Facebook wants you to do the same thing there. They want you to be on Facebook and just binge and be on there for a long extended period of time. So they want you to use what they have to offer, which includes scheduling your posts through Facebook instead of through an outside source. So number 2. Number 3, live videos like this or just videos altogether are highly favored with the algorithm and with Facebook. And I talked a little bit this about this at the beginning, but Facebook wants its users on Facebook for a while. If you haven't heard, they're testing out like a new video, like TV series with Facebook, where they'll have different people with TV stations. Here, say hello.
Hello.
But then also they have like news outlets, so you can get your news there. Hold on. Hello. 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 So you can get your news and everything on Facebook. So it wants to be your go-to. Is that you? Is that you? So it wants you to like be on there and stay on there. Hey, Leopard. And so it's going to do everything to keep you on there. So videos, live videos, it's going to push those out. And the beautiful thing about a live video is it's going to notify people. Say hello. It's going to notify people when you go live, which is good. Like people don't get notified when you post. So when you go live and it notifies you, you want that in your favor. Like that's an exciting thing. And I know live videos are scary, and I told the girls in my group that I would give them some ideas. What's wrong? That I'd give them some ideas on how to do live video and not be afraid. So you can see right now, this is my life. Like I have my little one, and he's like whining, and he's climbing into everything. This is real life, right? And one of the biggest fears that I had when I first decided to go live was that they would do things like this, right? That's always a fear. Like they're gonna interrupt your videos. People are gonna see this chaos. But let's be honest. People want to see that. You want to see that I'm a normal person. That my kids are just like your kids. You want to see that, and you'll relate to me more. So if you're worried about your kids getting in your videos, let that fear go away, because I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, I totally relate to you, and I totally get this. I'm going to feel like better about watching you because I get you. So if that's a stress for you, let that stress go. Another thing with live videos, another tip for you, is make sure at the beginning you introduce yourself and do it right away. I know with some people with video, they're like, I'm just going to wait a little bit to see if people get on. You want to get on your live video. Hi, Jeannie. You want to get on your live video as if thousands of people are already watching, whether it says 0 or whether it says 100 people. You want to act like you have a whole audience ready to go right when you press play. Because a lot of people end up watching your videos after you're done. And if you start and you're like, okay, I'm just going to wait around. Hey, like it's kind of that awkward beginning where they're like, okay, what's the point? So catch them right away. Say who you are, what you're talking about, so you catch them right away so they're not having to wait a long time. The other thing is make sure like you just know what you're going to talk about beforehand. I am a teacher. Well, I used to teach school, so I have a teaching background. So for me, talking is just natural for me. That's like just natural for me. So when I press play, I can have a couple notes, but I know I'm going to talk about this, and I'm passionate about this stuff. But if you get nervous in front of the camera, make sure you have notes that can help you out. So when you do get nervous, you always have something there to go back to. And then at the end of your live video, make sure you have a way that they can connect with you, whether that is through a freebie, whether that is in your Facebook community, some way that they can connect with you, and always have that at the end of your video so that they know a way that they can connect with you, whether they want to talk to you about your service, your product, or just hear more from you. My Facebook group hears from me often, and I'm constantly giving them so much that they can grow because I want to see their success. So your Facebook groups are one of your biggest things that you can pump up because they see me in my Facebook group a ton. I want them to see me because I want them to see the value that I can offer them, and that's what you want in your groups as well. Number 4, those are about live video and video. Number 4, before you post, this is for your personal page. Before you post on your personal page, go and comment on other people's posts in the newsfeed or some friends. Go and interact before you. Sorry about that. So before you post on your personal page, go and comment on people's things. Get the interaction, because remember I said this is social media. So Facebook wants to see that you are being social. So comment on people's things. Be genuine. Don't just be like, nice, cool. Be genuine and actually go and interact. Facebook wants to see that you're being social and talking to the people on your friends list and getting to know them and being interested in their life. So go and do that. Once you have a chance to really interact with those people that you're friends with on your Facebook, that's what you're saying to Facebook is we're friends, or we're wanting to get to know each other, then go and do your posts, but give that chance to interact. Number 5. In your post, I said it's going to pump it up more when there's interaction. And it used to be like likes are big. You want likes on your Facebook post. But because it's continuing, that newsfeed I talked about at the beginning continues to get cluttered, it wants to see interactions in a way like, yes, the hearts. So any hearts, give those, but also comments. It wants to see comments on things, and that type of interaction is what's going to push it out as well. So giving opportunities for people to talk about themselves. Let's face it, we like to talk about ourselves. I do. We all like to talk about ourselves in some way, or about our kids or our family. So asking people questions where they can talk about themselves. GIFs are big. I love getting people to respond in GIFs because I think they're hilarious and they make my day. So getting people to do that, having them help you choose things, whatever it is, but get them to comment below. Even during your live video, getting them to comment in some way. So like one of the things that I have had to do is to say hello or give me a number if you relate to something. But any chance you have to get people to interact on your posts, on your videos, is going to benefit you in getting, like, beating that algorithm and trying to get seen more. I was talking to one of my clients, and she was trying to find the balance between posting in different, different groups and on her personal page and her business page. And I told her on her business page, and I'll give you this tip for free, woo! But on your business page, if you are like, I can't post every day, I just don't know what to post. If you do a live video once a week, that's going to do amazing for you even. Just posting that live video once a week, because live videos are big. Facebook is pushing out live video. People are going to get opportunities to get to know you more. Hearing my voice and seeing me gains that know, like, and trust factor. It's going to do the same thing for you. So if people can see you, if people can hear your voice, they will be able to see, hey, is this person someone I relate to? Oh, this person I trust because I can see them. They're not just putting words out there. So if that's the only thing you can do that. If trying to think of posts all week long gets hard, just go live once a week on your business page, and that is okay to do, because that live video is what gets, like, it gets a lot of organic reach, and organic means you're not paying Facebook to push it out. So those are some tips for you, my 5 tips for getting seen on Facebook, and getting your message out there, because you have a product, you have a service that you need to tell the world about, and you want to get that message out there. You want to be able to help more people, and let's face it, you want to help your family. That's why you started this business. You wanted to help others, but you also want to help your family. You want to make a difference for them. If you want to make a difference to your family, put a number 2 below and put those exclamation points, because I want to see that you are excited to make a difference for your family. You may be out of your home working, you may be at home with your kids, whatever it is, but you want to make a difference for your family. You want to impact your family's life. You want to create an amazing future for your kids. If that is you, put a number 2 below. But I hope this was helpful for you. I want your message to get out there, Mama, and I want you to make the difference in the world and for your family. I'm going to post it below, but I do want to invite you to my Facebook community. I love my community, love my mamas in it. I try to give as much value in there as I can, because I want you to succeed, and I want you to have the success to make that thriving business, see it boom, and bring the success that you are wanting to see happen. So I'll put the link below when I get off, and I'd love to have you join us. There's over 100 of us mamas in there, and I love them. So have an amazing Friday. Like I always say, I love Friday because we're about to go on the weekend, and I cannot wait for you to join us in our group. I cannot wait for you to have a fabulous weekend and enjoy those kiddos and your family. Bye.